Name's Roger. Been with the company since inception. We are 1Huddle. We are a future of work platform using games to disrupt the way people think about recruiting, hiring, training, onboarding, etc. Most of the technologies companies are using today across all of those things I just mentioned are horse and buggy. We said, let's skip Model T and everything else in between and jump right into a Tesla. We've been around for about 6 years. A lot of our clientele is in the private sector. About 2 years ago, we started going into government. I'm proud to say that we're working with several cities, a handful of states, and a couple of different divisions in the military unit across the DoD. Most companies today, unfortunately, even before the pandemic, had a massive problem. We've never been more disconnected and disengaged at work, whether it be in the public or private sector. It's affecting morale, it's affecting culture, it's affecting performance. And a lot of the organizations and roles that are responsible for finding ways to engage and innovate in this are failing at it. We have a massive problem right now with recruiting, with onboarding, with keeping people engaged and skilled up. And it's moving hyper fast. Unfortunately, this global pandemic accelerated that. About 80% of people today are doing jobs with no training at all, kind of churn and burn mentality. It takes about 108 hours today to build some sort of an online, either training video or LMS course, and people are quitting. It's a massive problem right now where we feel like we've been having a solution for the past 5 years, and it's kind of just been hyper highlighted over the past couple of months. Our platform allows you all to change the environment of your workforce. You recruit, hire, onboard, and skill people up using games. These games can be played anywhere at any time. They are all quick burst, 2 to 3 minutes in length, mobile first and multi-platform, desktop, laptop, and tablet. And you're able to author and create all of this communication in minutes. We've had a tremendous amount of success across all types of areas, whether it be in workforce development and reentry programs. We've also done a lot of work right now with some of the private sector services business and whatnot. And we also don't just say we work, it's been proven. We have all types of research studies that are out there. The largest one that just came out was based off of USF, where they found we are 45% faster at getting someone spun up and knowledgeable on a topic than traditional video-based learning. We actually went up against a big dog called LinkedIn Learning. You all are familiar with LinkedIn Learning. You know, they were kind of like the David and Goliath, and I think we toppled them down. Our platform has been built on behavioral science, game mechanics, and everything polar opposite of what people are used to today. We have interactive leaderboards that can be broken out by role, department, location, seniority, etc. Instead of going through an online module or reading a script or a manual or some sort of a flow, it's all done via trivia-based in nature. They're all science-backed, layered in with AI. You can also leverage traditional forms of communication and training. Videos, links, articles, PDFs can all be embedded before a game is played. But the whole concept is we are creating an environment where this becomes fun. It becomes something people want to do. But not only that, it's hyper effective compared to some of the old stuff. Again, think Tesla racing a horse and buggy back in the day. Everything is also heavily focused on the employee and end user. We want to make it fun, fast, and effective, but there are also interactive scorecards tied to it. There's all types of performance and metrics that you could track in on the back end. We have all types of stuff on our website that prove how our platform works compared to it. And I'll just rattle through some of the success stories we have today. We work with the city of Newark, where they use us for workforce development and tape testing right now, also with career and job placements. We did a massive disruption innovation tied to the state of Texas, where we're working heavily focused on their labor development, people out of work, getting skilled up and back onto their feet. We won a phase 2 cyber contract and a handful of phase 1 contracts with US Air Force and Navy to completely disrupt the way that they're thinking about training, communication, whether it be from a compliance or voluntary standpoint. And we also do a ton of work with social impact right now, whether it be reentry programs or skilling up people that are homeless and in embattled areas. We are using games as a vehicle to get people knowledgeable and excited about whatever these topics are. Here's a very broad view of all the different topics that we touch.